Hollywood's a graveyard. Glamour on top, rot underneath. The autopsy table doesn't lie, but it doesn't always tell the whole story either. Marilyn Monroe. Pills down her throat, but none in her gut. Natalie Wood. Bruises screaming foul play. Michael Jackson. Drugged to death. But by whose hand? These stars didn't just die. They left questions carved in their cold flesh. Secrets the coroner found. And maybe someone wanted buried. This isn't glitter and red carpets. It's blood, shadows, and lies. Hit subscribe, tap the bell, because we're ripping open the files Hollywood prays you'll never see. 7 deaths, 7 truths, and a darkness that'll stick with you long after the screen goes black. Death certificates and autopsy reports. They're supposed to close the book. In Hollywood, they crack it wide open. Stars fall fast here, and when they hit the slab, the official story's just the start. Bruises don't match the tale. Drugs show up where they shouldn't, or don't where they should. Families cry accident. Others whisper murder. From yacht decks to locked bedrooms, these 7 didn't go quietly. Their bodies screamed what their voices couldn't. We're not here for tears or tributes. We're here to dig, past the headlines, into the coroner's ink, where the real Hollywood hides. 7 cases, 7 shocks. Let's cut in. November 29th, 1981. Catalina Island's waters are black, choppy, unforgiving. Natalie Wood, 43, star of West Side Story and rebel without a cause, is aboard the Splendor, a 55-foot yacht rocking off 2 harbors. She's with her husband, Robert Wagner, 51, and co-star Christopher Walken, 38. Filming Brainstorm, tension thick. Wagner says they drank 2 bottles of wine, champagne, then argued over Natalie's career. She storms off to bed, he claims. Next morning, her body's bobbing a mile away. Red nightgown soaked, blue socks clinging, a dinghy drifting nearby. Autopsy drops the first bomb. Drowning with hypothermia. Blood alcohol at 0.14. 2 beers worth. Then the cuts. Bruises on her arms, legs, face. Scratches on her neck. A welt on her cheek. Coroner Thomas Noguchi says they're fresh, before she hit the water. She hated swimming, terrified of dark waves. Yet she's alone in that boat. Wagner's story stumbles. He waits an hour before radioing help. Says she slipped. Walken's mute. Sleeping, he claims. Crewman Dennis Davern hears yelling. A crash. Swears Wagner raged, "Get off my boat!" Reopened in 2011. Those bruises don't fit a fall. Lana Wood, her sister, begs. She didn't slip. He knows. Wagner's free, smirking in memoirs. Natalie's body says he's lying. Was it a drunken shove, a jealous hit, or a star snuffed to save face? The Splendor's hull won't talk. December 20th, 2009. Brittany Murphy's sprawled in her Hollywood Hills bathroom. 32, 8-mile and clueless star gone pale. It's a crumbling mansion on Rising Glen Road, bought from Britney Spears, a $4 million relic of better days. She's coughing, weak, dies in the shower, 5'2" frame down to 115 pounds. Autopsy calls it pneumonia, anemia, a mix of cold meds, Vicodin, anti-anxiety pills, all legal. Then Simon Monjack, her husband, 40, drops dead May 23rd, 2010. Same bathroom, same cause. Pneumonia, anemia, meds. Coincidence? Coroner shrugs. Natural. Her dad, Angelo Bertolotti, digs deeper. Hair test shows heavy metals. Arsenic, lead, antimony, 10 times safe levels. Rat poison vibes. That house. Black mold rumors swirl. A 2011 lawsuit claims toxic air. Simon's a creep. British con man. Visa issues. Controlling her diet. Her cash. Did he dose her? Jealous of her light. Then OD himself in guilt? Or was it Hollywood? Casting her out. Pushing her frail. Autopsy finds no mold in her lungs. Just those metals. Unexplained. Neighbors saw Simon pacing nights before. Nervous. Chain smoking. Brittany's mom, Sharon, lived there too. Untouched. 2 deaths. 1 address. Someone's hiding something. Was it murder staged as sickness? Or a house cursed to kill? June 25th, 2009. Michael Jackson's heart quits in a rented Holmby Hills mansion. 100 North Carrollwood Drive. White columns, gaudy chandeliers, a king's cage. He's 50, prepping This Is It. 50 London shows to claw back millions. Dr. Conrad Murray's there, cardiologist turned babysitter, pumping propofol, a milky anesthetic, into his veins. Autopsy screams homicide. Propofol overdose, with lorazepam and midazolam, a cocktail to knock out an elephant. Murray says Michael begged, "Give me my milk." Claims he stepped out, found him blue. Trial nails him. 2 years, out in 1. But the body's weird. Lungs fine, liver clean, no heart plaque for a guy who danced himself raw. Scalp tattooed black to hide baldness, lips pinked with ink. Image over life. Propofol's OR grade. How'd it get bedside? Murray's a pawn. $150,000 a month from AEG Live. Tour promoters with $1 billion on the line. Jackson's frail. 5 feet 9 inches, 136 pounds, yet fighting lawsuits, debts. Some say AEG pushed too hard. Others whisper they silenced him. A liability too loud. Needle marks on his arms, neck. Murray's sloppy, or covering tracks. Autopsy's sterile, too perfect. Did the king beg, or did someone end his reign? The cash kept flowing. Michael didn't. August 11th, 2014. Robin Williams is hanging in his Tiburon bedroom. 11 Paradise Drive. Redwood walls, bay views. A quiet end at 63. Good morning, Vietnam, Dead Poets Society. Laughter's king, gone dark. Belt looped around his neck, wedged in a closet door. Suicide, they say. Depression's fault. Autopsy flips it. Lewy body dementia. A brain plague he never named. Protein clumps, shredding his thoughts. Hallucinations of doubles. Hands shaking. Lines lost on set. No booze, no coke. Just scars of a mind at war. Wife Susan says he was paranoid. Something's wrong, he'd mutter. Misdiagnosed as Parkinson's. Coroner finds no struggle. Wrists cut shallow. A pocket knife nearby. Blood smears faint. No note. Odd for a man of words. Conspiracy bruise. Hollywood chewed him up. Flubber flops. A canceled sitcom. Did agents bury his decline? Keep him working, quiet? Or darker? Someone slipped him under. A loose cannon hushed. LBD's rare. Missed by docs or ignored? Susan fights for truth. He didn't want this. The report's cold. Brain mush. No fight. Did Robin choose, or did they choose for him? His laugh's silent. Someone's isn't. November 30th, 2013. Paul Walker's riding shotgun in a red Porsche Carrera GT, tearing down Hercules Street, Santa Clarita. 40. Fast and Furious Blue Eyes, filming Furious 7. Car hits 94 to 100 miles per hour. Driver Roger Rodas, 38, a pro racer, spins out. Smashes a pole, a tree. Fireball erupts. Metal twists. Autopsy's a horror show. Paul's charred beyond ID. Skull fractured, ribs snapped, pelvis split, burns to 100%. Arms bent up, fists clenched. A boxer's last stand. Coroner says trauma and fire. Dead in seconds. No drugs. No booze. Rodas clean too. Speed's the killer, they claim. Accident. Then the cracks show. No skid marks on asphalt. Witnesses hear a pop before the crash. Porsche sued. Faulty suspension or sabotage. Paul's mid-franchise. $2 billion raked in. More to come. Rodas's shop tuned it. Did he miss something or rig it? Conspiracy flares. Studio rivals. A jealous cut. Daughter Meadow settles with Porsche. Quiet cash. Autopsy hides no needle. Just heat and ruin. Was it reckless thrill or a hit torched clean? That fire burned too fast. Someone walked away. August 4th, 1962. Marilyn Monroe sprawled naked on her bed. 12,305 Fifth Helena Drive, Brentwood. A cramped bungalow. Phone off the hook. 36. Gentlemen prefer blonde siren. A bottle of Nembutal by her side. 50 pills gone. Death certificate. Probable suicide. Barbiturate overdose. Autopsy guts it. No pill residue. Stomach's clean. No yellow dye from Nembutal capsules. No throat burns. Coroner Noguchi balks. Maybe injected, but no marks. Chloral hydrates there. Sleep aid. High dose. Her last night. Calls to Peter Lawford, JFK's brother-in-law. Cut off mid-sentence. Say goodbye to... Housekeeper Eunice Murray says she knocked at 3 a.m. Locked door. Lights on. Cops arrive late. Scene scrubbed. Pill bottle moved. Diary gone. RFK's in L.A. that night. Rumors of an affair. A threat to spill. Mob ties too. Did they silence her for the Kennedys? Noguchi's pushed. Call it suicide, he's told. No glass of water to swallow. How'd she down 50? Bruises on her hip. Faint? Ignored. Was it her hand or theirs? Staged to shut her up. Marilyn's mute. The truth's not. April 21st, 2016. Prince is slumped in a Paisley Park elevator. Chanhassen, Minnesota. Glass pyramid. Purple lights. His fortress at 57. Purple rain genius. Alone. Vicodin bottle nearby. Mislabeled as hydrocodone. Autopsy rips it open. Fentanyl, 67.8 micrograms per liter. Lethal at 3 to 58. A flood 50 times over. Lung scarred, liver worn. Decades of stage leaps. Hip surgeries hushed. No script. Black market pills. Buyer bottles hiding death. 6 days prior. Plane dives mid-tour. Narcan saves him. Overdose buried as flu. Coroner says accident. Pain drove him. Then the shadows creep. Fentanyl's a pro's weapon. Dealers don't flood like that. Prince fought Warner Brothers, won his masters, billions at stake. Was it payback? An empire striking back? Bodyguards vanish post-flight. Staff dodge cops. Autopsy finds old needle scars, arms, legs. But this dose? Surgical. Kirk Johnson, aide, dodges. I don't know. Did he score it or plant it? Prince's blood screams murder. Someone singing quiet. Pain or a hit? The purple rain's over. Profits roll on. 7 stars. 7 slabs. Autopsies that don't settle. They stir. Natalie's bruises. Brittany's medals. Michael's dose. Robin's brain. Paul's fire. Marilyn's void. Prince's flood. Hollywood sells dreams, but these deaths sell doubt. Accident, suicide, murder. Pick your poison, because the coroner's pen didn't. Families beg answers. Lana's cries. Angelo's tests. Susan's pleas. Fans chase ghosts. Wagner's smirk. Murray's deal. Eunice's mop. These secrets, cut from flesh, stamped on paper, say fame's a blade, and someone's always holding it. What's your call? Bad luck or bloody hands? Hit the comments. Your theories crack cases. Share this. Subscribe. Bell on. We're not done digging. Hollywood's dark heart beats on. These stars just stopped. Stay awake. The next cut's coming.